Gemini, how are you? I hope you are doing fantastic, Gemini. Welcome to your December 2019 energy update. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's see how you can effectively honor your spirit guides or your angels. How can you bring light to others? What needs to be laid to rest for renewal? What do you need to focus on next? What are you not seeing clearly or deceiving yourself about, Gemini? What needs to be released at this time, and which shadow aspects need most of your attention at this time? So let's see, how can Gemini effectively honor their spirit guides or the angels? How can they bring light to others? What needs to be released for renewal at this time? What do you need to focus on next, Gemini? What are you not seeing clearly or deceiving yourself about? What needs to be released at this time, and which shadow aspects need most your attention? Gemini, clear and concise messages for Gemini, spirit angels and guides. Gemini, clear and concise messages for Gemini. Thank you. Gemini, bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So you're prioritizing, maybe making some decisions or adapting to some new way of life here, or to some changes, okay? Let's see. So Gemini, how can you effectively honor your spirit guides? We have the Seven of Swords here, okay? This is some deception or some trickery, okay? This could be lies or scheming or underhanded type of energy. It could be cheating. Let's see. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Five of Wands in the reverse, okay? Five of Wands is avoiding conflict, respecting differences here, okay? So, you know, coming out of conflict, okay? Maybe with, you know, yourself, maybe, you know, some self-deception here. Let's see, one more. Or coming out of conflict with someone that's deceiving you or has been kind of sneaky. Let's see. Why is the Five of Wands here and the Seven of Swords? Yeah. So, Gemini, what I'm seeing here, if we're speaking just about yourself, okay, is coming out of an energy of conflicts, okay, and competition, rivalry, maybe with an external person or just within yourself, maybe, you know, coming out of self-deception, okay, and, you know, really taking a look at what it is that's going to emotionally satisfy you, okay, because I feel here maybe that you've been deceiving yourself, okay, or lying to yourself, for a little while here, you know, and creating some conflicts. And now it's time to stop the conflict, stop the you know, the mental conflicts here, avoid any type of conflict, and really look into what's going to emotionally satisfy you, okay, and make you feel emotionally stable, okay? How to bring light to others, move forward, okay, transition and leave behind anything that's not serving you, any type of emotional baggage or unsolved issues, any type of resisting or feeling stuck or just any type of delays, okay? Let's see here. Why is the Six of Swords for how Gemini can bring light to others? Why is the Six of Swords here for why Gemini can bring light to others? All right, Gemini. So maybe it's moving away, Gemini, from a person, okay, that is, you know, the King of Swords type of energy, from a manipulative type of person here, okay, from something that is oppressive, from some sort of dishonesty here, okay, that possibly has left you in a state of you know, discouragement or insecurity or faithlessness, okay? It's moving away from anything that is oppressive to you, Gemini, anything that feels oppressive to you, okay? This could be an energy within yourself, okay, some perceptions or some thoughts, or literally a person that you know, is you know, acting in this manner. This is an air sign, so it could be another air sign, or it could definitely be speaking to an energy within inside of you, okay? To move away from an energy of using your intelligence not in the right way, okay? Of being maybe a little power crazed or ruthless, okay? Or just moving away from someone that you know, is making you feel this way or discourages you. So what needs to be laid to rest for renewal? We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel here what needs to be laid to rest is having a lack of passion, okay, a lack of inspiration, a lack of motivation, maybe not putting work into, you know, things that, you know, are not putting in the work into, you know, what you need to put in the work into. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse for Gemini? Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse for what needs to be laid to rest for renewal. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse for Gemini? What needs to be laid to rest for renewal? Gemini. Whoa. Seven of Cups, okay? Let's just kind of take a look at all these. Releasing fear, okay? Releasing fear, releasing any type of misinterpretation here, okay? And the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel here, Gemini, what's happening is that maybe there's an inner battle within yourself. This battle could definitely be going on with a person in your surroundings, but you need to release, Gemini, a lack of inspiration, okay? Maybe, you know, you have too many options or too many choices. Maybe you're searching for purpose, okay, or feel uninspired here. But I feel here that you need to release any type of fear or any type of bondage or toxic thoughts or, you know, oppressive or pessimistic type of energy here, Gemini, and really embrace, you know, kind of follow your heart, follow your passion here, okay? Because I feel here with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, it's like there's an energy of false success here. I feel here that you've been deceiving yourself about something, okay? And it's time to really tap into that passion, tap into that inspiration so you can be emotionally satisfied and emotionally fulfilled that I don't feel like you are at this moment, okay? So what do you need to focus on next? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? There's an energy that, Gemini, you could be fleeting, you know, success. There could be an energy of you feeling like there's a lack of resources or you feeling like there's a lack of stability here, okay? Maybe you need to work on your stability, okay? On your resources in some way here, okay? You're trying to avoid some sort of shakeup here, okay? With the Tower in the reverse, okay? I feel that there's, you know, you fear of suffering here, okay? I feel like you fear, you know, some loss. One more. You're fearing, and so you're almost fleeting. It's almost like you're not following what it is maybe that you truly want, or, you know, you're putting hard work into something or not following a dream or something because you feel like it's, you know, you don't have all the resources, you don't have all the tools, maybe you're fleeting the energy, okay? And what it's telling you here is that you need to come out of a state of anxiety, out of a state of feeling in your head and sleepless nights and just this mental turmoil and mental anguish, and take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith towards your emotional satisfaction, okay? Stop deceiving yourself, okay? And stop being in an energy of you know, move on from an energy of feeling a loss of hope here, okay? Move on from that. Move on from that, okay? And put in the passion, the apprenticeship, okay? The hard work, okay? A lot of passion into it. So let's see. Gemini, what are you not seeing clearly or deceiving yourself about? The Eight of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse is some self-acceptance, okay? New perspective here, maybe finding freedom, getting mentally untrapped here. Temperance in the reverse. Extremes, loss of balance. Let's see. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords here in the reverse for Gemini? For what the Gemini is not seeing clearly or deceiving themselves about? So, Gemini, I feel here that there is a loss of balance, okay? I feel here that there's, with the Temperance in the reverse, there is some sort of, how do I say this? There's some sort of extremes, okay, that's happening right now. There's some sort of hastiness or, you know, some self-indulgence here. And I feel here like, you know, you think maybe you're coming out of your head, but there's some disappointment. There's some loss of balance. One more. What is Gemini not seeing clearly or deceiving themselves about? What is Gemini not seeing clearly? Yeah. So there's some loss of balance here, okay, and some disappointment. And I feel here like you're starting to see things from a new perspective, but a lot more more structure and more commitment to whatever it is that you're trying to do, okay, is needed. More commitment, okay, because there's a lack of passion right now. And right now there's like extremes. There's disappointment, which is causing some extremes, some loss of balance here, okay? I do feel like you're starting to see things correctly and start to come out of your head, okay? But it's gonna need more balance here, okay? So what needs to be released at this time? We have the Five of Swords, a self-sabotaging energy. Stop self-sabotaging yourself, okay? Stop trying to, you know, overly win at all cost, okay? That you're like really underhanding and, you know, and you're being self-deceptive here, okay? I feel here like you're holding a lot of burdens, okay? I feel here like, you know, you need to move away from what's not serving you, because you're holding a lot, and I feel here like you're self-sabotaging. There's some self-deception in some way. What is this? What is this Five of Swords? What needs to be released at this time? Yeah. So what needs to be released at this time, Gemini, is an energy of lack of direction, of creating conflicts, of procrastinating, okay? Feeling like you're too stressed, like you can't delegate, and being in all these mental conflicts that's only self-sabotaging you. You need to release the energy of self-sabotage and lack of direction, okay? Because it's like you're deceiving yourself, and so in that self-deception, you're not going towards your inner satisfaction, okay? There's new leaps of faith here that could be had, but I feel here that you're kind of avoiding, or you're fearing some loss, and it's keeping you in a state of lack of resources, of feeling like you can't, you know, manifest, feeling like, you know, it's just not, you know, there's instability, feeling that way at least. So which shadow aspects need most your attention? The Hermit. The Hermit is searching for inner guidance. Searching for inner guidance. Why is the Hermit here for what shadow aspects need most attention here? Yeah, I feel here like you need to make a judgment call, Gemini. I feel here like what's needed is to really look inside within, shine that inner light, and make a judgment call. I feel here like you need to, you know, there's an awakening or some sort of reflection that needs to happen here, okay? I feel here that, you know, that's kind of what's happening, is that you're slowly, you know, coming out of your head, you know, and you're starting to see the imbalances in your life and how maybe you haven't committed to certain things or been so structured, okay? And, you know, you know, you need to kind of walk away from any lack of hope and feeling discouraged. You're going to make a judgment call. That's what's needed here, okay? It's your shadow aspect that's needed here, you know, that needs your attention, is for you to really awaken, to really reflect and be decisive, okay? Decisive, and, you know, take the decision to renew this, okay? And stop self-deceiving yourself. I'm sorry. So Gemini, let's see. Let's look into the abundance cards and see what we can get for you, Gemini. Abundance cards, Gemini. Okay, that's too many abundance cards. Let's see. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Gemini. We got 2. 3. Block out distractions. Yup. Block them out. Make that judgment call. Whatever's distracting, feeling like this lack of hope, you know, all this stuff. Those are just distractions. Power of prayer. Okay? Prayer. Have hope. Believe. Judgment call here. Okay? Prayer. You have to have faith. I feel here like there's discouragement. Feeling like you don't have all the resources. I feel like you don't believe in something here. Power of prayer and savings. As you consistently save for your future self, you're doing your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. So I feel like saving is going to be important, Gemini, okay? That's going to obviously help you, you know, feel more balanced and whatnot. So let's see. What else can you tell us for Gemini to wrap this up? Goddess of the Moon. So you could be dealing with some sort of water sign, Gemini, okay? Maybe some sort of person. Or you could really be, you know, as these moon cycles, okay, really that's kind of helping you awaken there or reflect. The Templed Path. The Templed Path. I feel like there's a knowing, Gemini. Attachments here came in the reverse, okay? So I feel here like, you know, you're starting to get this knowing again, starting to reflect, starting to come out of your head here. Okay, and I feel like you know that there's a temple path, okay? There is a way, okay? You're starting to rethink. There is a way that you can follow, some new creative endeavor, something that's gonna emotionally fulfill you here, okay? But I feel here like you have to let go of some attachments, some perceptions of you know, some doubts, some fears, whatever attachments you have to, you know, that are not serving you, that are holding you back from obtaining that emotional satisfaction. there's a knowing here. I feel here like, you know, that's the first step, obviously, and, you know, you're about to make some changes in your life and really go towards that temple path here, and you're really going to be overcoming that, okay? Because I do feel like you're going to be going inside and, you know, making that judgment call. So Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope that that was helpful. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.